They say that beauty is only skin deep. But what all means skin deep? Give me some skin, mate. I'm Terry Elffox at Fudgebox Media. Welcome to another Cold Cut review. Join me as we go under the skin. Warning, this video might make your skin crawl. Let's get into it. Now, you'd have to live under a rock not to know what skin is. But in case you don't, let's explain it as if you were a total chopper. Let's get into it. First of all, skin covers your whole body from head to toe. Right good the stuff is for you. We'd have fuck all without it. Scientists claim it's the largest organ on the human body. I mean, the stuff literally covers you like a layer of body paint. Wikipedia says the skin has 7 layers, also known as the 7 deadly skins. Studies show skin is considered the second most sexy part of the human body, only after teeth. Teeth are those crooked things in your mouth. They flap about when you talk, and fall out if you don't brush, but that's another subject entirely. Back to skin. What makes the stuff so elusive? Let's get into it. Skin was discovered millions of years ago, when skinless reptiles first shambled out of the water and onto land. These blokes felt the sun and sand grating against their raw bottoms. Why don't we get a bit of skin, mate? Yeah, my raw meat is a bit sore, innit?
Let's swab a little bit of the good stuff all over us.
And skin was born. From these humble beginnings, skin really caught on. You could say we couldn't get it off us. Not that we didn't try. But what is skin? A bit of slippery, sweaty stuff? Is it made of rubber or cotton? Let's get into it. I've gone by the skin of my teeth and dug to the deepest depths for answers. Let's get into it. Skin is made up of something called shells. These shells bond together like blokes watching a football match, knocking back some Fosters. They form marvelous and complex fibers that grow all over you before you're even born. But let's take a step back. Every day, millions of babies are born with skin all over their bodies. But what sets these babies apart? Let's peel the skin back and get a peek. Under the skin of babies lies millions of trillions of cells. These cells work together with incredible precision to cover the body of these little blokes from the Gulliver to the fanny. But how do they do what they do, how they do it? Nobody knows. But that's what I aspire to find out today. Let's find out. What we do know about skin is it's bloody sensitive. From rashes to warts, there's not a thing that doesn't get its start on your skin, including leprosy, a disgusting affliction affecting millions across the globe. But how does this abomination spread? Humans shed 1 sheet of body skin a millisecond. At the end of a 6-day cycle, you will find yourself a new skin member. Each one of those skin shells goes into the atmosphere and spreads all over the globe, afflicting millions in an unstoppable hellfire of damnation. But let's take a step back. First of all, we take skin for granted. But what if we didn't have skin? All of our bloody gutties would spill out like a can of breakfast beans. Not very appetizing, but it's true. Skin holds us together, whether we bloody like it or not. It's the parliament of the human body. Imagine taking a skinny dip without your skin. Brings a shiver up your spine, doesn't it? Another question that's pervaded humankind throughout the centuries. Why do we have different colored skin? And why don't we have armor? I, for one, wouldn't mind a bit of a turtle shell, or at least some fish scales. My skin is basically a blanket of tissue paper, tearing and getting soggy at any casual environmental hazard. Even the gentle rains of Dartmoor are enough to knock my ass to the floor. Compare that to the armadillo, who covers his whole body with band after band of bulletproof bones. In fact, I have an armadillo, but the bastard tried to give me leprosy. Leprosy's bollocks. It's an awful affliction causing pain and discomfort around the globe. The armadillo is the only known creature to spread leprosy, and for that reason alone, you should never own an armadillo. The risk of spreading this terrible disease jumps trifold in the presence of such a filthy abomination. You have to admit it'd be rather nice, though, to be covered in bones. No more bloody paper cuts, no more bloody goosebumps. It's true what they say. Animal skin is pretty amazing. And what of getting old? Lots of us get wrinkly as we near the kick of the bucket. Your skin gradually stretches and wears out like an old jumper. We grow ugly and colorless as Father Time takes his toll. Just like the end of the galaxy, end of the universe, our skin shells stop replicating and producing heat over time. The gradual entropy will kill us all in what scientists call the heat death of us all. Now we're close to the end of the video, which means it's time for my favorite segment, the icing on the cake. Let's get into it. In this video, we got into it. We discussed the various facts, the sticky details, the obtuse opinions of elected officials and well-educated experts, which surround this slippery substance. We plumbed the most asked questions and provided you hard-hitting answers. My own mind has run the gamut of pain and pleasure, toiling over thoughts of skin. But one thing still eludes me. Is the inside of my mouth made of skin? If so, why is it so wet and pink? What's with the tags at the end of my fingers and toes? Are they made of stone or rocks? Glass, perhaps? Do these strange queries haunt your dreams as they do mine? These prevailing and unanswered questions drive me to my ultimate score. 49 points. Hail, Bloody Mary! Now that's what I call another review. We sure got into that one, didn't we? Didn't we? I want to extend a special two-handed thank you to all of our devoted researchers here at Fudgebox, both in the studio and on the streets, bringing you the crazy questions and unraveling the scrolls of truth, swallowing the sands of time, and confronting the eventual collapse of our modern civilization. If you enjoy our reviews, don't forget to spank that subscribe button like it was the naughty fanny of a mischievous nephew, or even a sexual thing that gives you sexual pleasure. As always, I'm Terry Elffox, and that was another cold cut review. Now let's get out of it.